Annie and Oliver Warbucks are hitting the stage today through Sunday at the Shubert Theater for, of course, the beloved show, Annie, Teresa.
Yeah, we're so happy to be here with the stars, Heidi Gray, who plays Annie, and Gilgamesh Taggart, did I say that correctly?
Taggart, yes.
There we go, who plays Oliver Warbucks in the show, better known as Daddy Warbucks,
Yes,
right?
yes.
This is
Welcome
so
both of
great.
you.
So we had the opportunity to see a little bit of the show last night.
Yeah.
Great crowd. How's it going so far, Heidi?
It's been great. Tour is great. It's a very exciting experience to be on tour.
I can imagine. Do you have to go to school through all this?
Yes, I have to go to school with all of the other 6 children. There's 7 of us, and we have a teacher who travels with us, and yeah.
You're getting your studies in, right? That's the important part.
So Heidi, you've been blessed with the look of Annie, but Gil, do you have to shave? Has it always been like that for you?
I started shaving my head back in 2005. They asked me to do it for a role. Before that, I used to have hair well past my shoulder blades.
No kidding.
Yeah. But I started shaving it for a different role. Kept it because I enjoyed it, and I'm glad I did because it ended up providing this incredible opportunity for me.
Yeah, and it's cool because you guys have been on tour since 2014.
Mm-hmm.
You're traveling all over the United States. Do you have a favorite city that you visited so far?
Besides New Haven, of course.
Of course, the Shubert, yeah.
My favorite city I've been to would have to be Washington, D.C.
Oh, that's great. See all the landmarks. Do you have free time when you're in these cities?
Well, sometimes we do, like on the weeknighters where we're in a place for a week, we can look around, go to some cool restaurants, see some cool things.
Great.
Hang out at CT Style when you're in New
Yes.
Haven.
Exactly.
This is a must-see here in New Haven.
Yeah, and Gil, I want to ask you about the play itself. It's kind of evolved a little bit from what we might remember as kids.
Oh, well, many people do remember it from the 1984 movie, which took place at the end of the show is 4th of July, whereas we're at Christmas time. The show is really revisiting the original heart and soul that was intended from the original production that started at the Goodspeed Opera Theater in Washington, D.C. There's some new lyrics, though. There's some new things, new touches that Martin Charnin, who is the original director, who put it on Broadway and the original production, gave us. There's during NYC, I always tell people just listen during the song NYC. There's some new stuff that he put in there just for this production, and I think it's a show that everybody can really get behind because it speaks really highly of what the importance of the love of a child is.
Last night we were hanging out at the entrance, kind of meeting and greeting. We saw you, Gil, walk in with your Shake Shack. How soon do you normally get to the theater? And
You cut it a
how
little
often?
close.
Yeah,
Well,
we were
fortunately,
concerned there for you.
You know, after doing this for a long time, it's one of those things that you just get used to what your timing is.
It's
but
just like you, right?
Yeah,
well, yeah, you
2
just
minutes
walk in.
before
I
the
print
show.
all of her scripts every day, so I got to do something here on the show.
It's well, no, I have. I'm fortunate to be able to have my fiance Allison, who's watching. Good morning, dear.
And she
We
was
met
selling
her last
merchandise.
night.
last
Yeah.
Right, she works at the merchandise counter, and so we ended up coming in. Yesterday was actually a non-travel day, but there are some cities where we will come in that afternoon. Have to come in and sound check and work with the dogs. For Heidi, she has a dog call, and we'll have 0 time. Well, yesterday was actually a situation where I had plenty of time and was being what we in the acting industry like to call lazy. But I wanted to make sure she had something to eat before the show.
Worked out nicely. And Heidi, what's it like working with Sandy?
Well, the dog who plays Sandy,
Yes.
her name is Macy, and she's super sweet.
Is she?
She's a professional.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Well, I saw her kind of limping. That's part of her act, right?
Yes,
That's
it is.
incredible how they do that.
Very cool, very cool. So what's your ultimate dream gig in acting down the road?
Well,
Any role?
I was thinking sort of towards Wicked. Any
Wicked,
role
okay.
in Wicked.
Ah,
We'll be looking for
pretty
you.
good. You never know.
Maybe you'll be back at the Shubert in a few more years.
Yes.
You never know. Just saying. And tickets are still available. You guys can check out the show through Sunday. Of course, Annie. All you got to do is head on over to Shubert.com. Great show.
Kids will love it,
Great
right?
crowds as well. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you both for being here.
Thanks
Good
for
luck
having
with the
us.
rest of the
We
tour.
appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
All right, so coming up, but what's really in the product?